Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Cinema Brothers. Today we are reviewing Mortal Kombat. So, let's start out by asking my good friend here what he thought of the movie.
Oh, uh, movie was it was good, but it was also bad.
I can agree with that. I think
We're first gonna go spoiler free, and
Yep.
then we're going to go spoilers afterwards. But we'll tell you guys when the spoilers is about to happen.
So, for me, the story itself was kind of lackluster. Could have been better, but the fight scenes in the movie were incredible. Definitely the best Mortal Kombat movie there is, and I would probably go as far as saying probably the best movie based on a specific video game.
Are you sure Sonic isn't that one?
Yeah.
I thought Sonic actually was better.
Well, alright. I don't know. Sonic, to me, wasn't as entertaining.
We're gonna start first with the goods in the movie, and then we're going to go with the negatives. So, what is the goods and what is the goods for you?
The costume design for pretty much all the characters was really good.
Yeah.
All the characters were pretty cool. The fights were amazing.
Yeah.
The cinematography of the movie overall had really cool looking shots. At the very beginning, there's a shot that's in like slow motion, and it's like water falling out of buckets, and I don't know why, but that was like my favorite shot of the whole movie.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
It
shot.
was beautiful.
It's very beautiful. I think the movie had some very beautiful shots in it. But my favorite shot in the movie is, I won't say this is a legitimately a spoiler since it's been shown in the trailer, but that is when Liu Kang comes walking in front of the sun. That is my favorite shot in the movie. I wouldn't call that a spoiler because it's shown in the trailer.
I don't know. It was, for me, it was better than Sonic for sure.
It was also better than Godzilla vs Kong, even though those are two different movies. But I enjoyed this movie more than Godzilla vs Kong because wink wink ending. Wink wink. I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
I will say that this is definitely by far the best video game movie created. Probably until Uncharted comes out. I'm really looking forward to Uncharted. By far, way better than Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider movies are kind of garbage. Not gonna lie, I never enjoyed the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. I actually like Tomb Raider.
Like, they're not bad. I would say they're better than Ratchet and Clank. I like Sonic better than Tomb Raider for sure.
Sonic was better than Tomb Raider.
Sonic was pretty good, I will say. Mortal Kombat though enticed me more because, you know, I like, it's basically personal preference. I like the tone of Mortal Kombat more than Sonic being that like lighthearted kind of happiness. I really like the dark tone of Mortal Kombat. But I would say it's definitely on par.
What did you think of the soundtrack of the movie?
Sounded like Batman. That was like when the Warner Brothers thing came on the screen, first thing I said, Batman.
Batman. Batman has joined the chat.
Facts. It just sounded like Batman. Like, what can I say?
But I like the theme song that plays every time Sub-Zero appears on the screen.
Yeah, Sub-Zero was amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
Downright. Probably the coolest character in the movie.
And now that we talked about the soundtrack and the goods, what did you think of the characters in the movie?
I think the characters were all lacking a backstory.
Agreed.
Like, you kind of just meet this character and they're like, hey, yo, let's go. I'm joining the company. None of them have a backstory. The only one that you really get the story for is Cole Young, obviously. He's the main antagonist of the movie. And I wish there was just more, like, Mortal Kombat lore into, like, how these characters came to be. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Like, where the heck is Raiden from? Like, I don't know. He's just Lord Raiden. That's all we know him as.
Yeah, we already know he's Lord Raiden, but we don't know where the hell he's from. Because what if people has not played the games? They're not gonna know what the hell they are, who the hell they are, where they come from.
I mean,
what's their backstory?
Like, we could even get, like, Sub-Zero. We get nothing about him.
Oh, nothing about him. We all know that he's just Chinese, and
yeah, he's just a Chinese guy. Like,
he's just a Chinese guy just to look cool.
Yeah.
In the movie, we don't know nothing about him. He just appears out of nowhere, like, yeah, I am the bad guy of this movie, and we only get like the backstory for, well, not the backstory, but the story of what happened to Scorpion at the beginning of the movie in the bloodbath sequence, and that's basically it. That's all the backstory we get. Most of the backstories are just lacked.
Yeah.
But my favorite character in the movie was Kano, by far.
Kano was pretty funny. He was just a really funny. He, like, anytime, like, the mood got kind of dark, he would just lighten it up, you know, and make some, like, really funny joke, and then...
And some pop culture references.
Yeah, and then, like, obliterate everything. he was funny.
Yeah, and one thing I'm gonna say about the movie, if you're going to walk into this movie expecting it to be like the original movie, you're not gonna get that. The movie is very brutal, I have to say. It almost got an NC-70 rating.
Alright, me personally, I didn't think the movie was brutal at all, because...
No, I didn't really think the movie was that brutal.
I feel like if you're a wimp, then... Yeah, you suck. Get out of here. Literally.
Get out of here. Get the fuck
why
of
if
Get out of here.
If you go to watch Mortal Kombat and you don't know what Mortal Kombat is, then you're kind of lame. Like, you should know it's going to be a bloody movie. And it wasn't even that bloody, to be honest.
Why are you even here?
Facts. Like,
why are you even here?
Just leave.
Just leave.
Freaking nerd. Leave.
Leave. We all hate you.
So, if you're sensitive to that,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's not get over here. It's get out of here.
Yeah, facts.
It's basically the version of Scorpion that doesn't say get over here, but get out of here.
Reverse Scorpion. Get out of here. But overall, the movie definitely surpassed my expectations.
Same.
I thought the movie was going to be a lot more cheesy. It was going to be pretty bad, but it actually turned out to be a pretty good movie that I would probably give. Out of all the movies that came out this year, it's definitely on par with pretty much everything else that's come out. It definitely doesn't stand out among all the movies, but it doesn't.
But we're not done yet with explanation. We have cinematography and effects left to explain. So what did you think of the cinematography and effects?
Well, cinematography was great, but the effects were kind of trash. I will say the effects could have been better.
The effects could have been better.
You could tell it was low budget.
Yeah. But did you know that most of the scenes weren't even CG?
Yeah, they were all on a set. You could tell.
A lot of the movies were actually practical effects.
Yeah, you could tell that a lot of this stuff was on a set with practical effects.
Yeah.
Because if you look into the background of a lot of the shots, you can tell it's a green screen. Like in the opening scene, if you look far back into the woods, You can tell that is 100% not an actual forest, and it looks like a green screen. I mean, props to them if that is an actual forest, but I guarantee you that was a green screen.
Yeah, but because of COVID-19, I think it's on a set because of that. And I can respect that, because I can respect that people doesn't want to go into the open world and film it out there.
You're kind of limited to what you can do in a forest in terms of movies, whereas on a set, because I guarantee you're probably not going to get very much. It's going to be harder to get permits to blow up trees.
But I think the green screen is better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because when you watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation, it's so ugly that it looks like a PewDiePie green screen. I'm not even joking.
You can see the green.
You can see the green, and sometimes the characters will have holes in them, like small holes, if you understand what I mean. If a part of them is green or blue, you can see that you can see the background in them. It's kind of ugly.
That's a rookie mistake right there.
It's not a kind of ugly. It's fucking ugly as hell.
I learned how to get rid of holes in people. That was like one of the first things I learned how to do.
At least you have better green screen.
Yeah.
I think PewDiePie's green screen looks better than that movie itself. And that is from 1997 versus today. And the effects look bad back then as well.
Yeah, but overall, pretty good. I give 7.5 out of 10.
Did you give that to the last movie we reviewed? Wasn't this movie better?
I would say it's on par with the last movie we reviewed. I'm pretty sure I gave the last movie a 7.
No, you gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
7.6.
7.6?
We're going 7.6 out of 10 then.
7.6 out of 10. So, now it's my turn to explain what I think. So, the costume designs, I loved it. No asking why, because they look like the games. They look like the game characters. So, could you agree?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the actors were mostly good in the movie.
Yeah, I will say that they definitely lacked a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
That was my major concern with it. They lacked a lot of emotion. Like, this dude's family dies. He's just like... someone gets killed. They're like... someone gets cut in half. They're like... someone gets a hole put in their stomach. Someone's arms get chopped off. That's pretty much the movie.
Nobody has emotions at all.
Yeah.
They feel like a video game. They feel like the NPCs in a video game.
This man's family is about to get killed.
This person is about to get his arm ripped off. This guy gets split in half.
Yeah,
this guy dies.
That's pretty much the emotion of the movie. But yeah.
I would say the soundtrack. The opening soundtrack sounds like Batman or The Dark Knight. Christopher Nolan would be pissed. But every time Sub-Zero appeared, I don't know how to explain the tone, but like the suspenseful music that plays. I like that about the movie. Mm-hmm. That is the thing that I like. And the characters in the movie, So, I like Kano and Sub-Zero and Scorpion in the movie. And the rest of the characters were okay. And yeah, that's it. And the effects were garbage, as Nathan here says.
I mean, they weren't all bad.
Not all bad.
It
but
was
most...
mainly just the lightning effects that were bad, in my opinion. The lightning and fire. Everything else was pretty good.
But the cinematography, I love. That is, the cinematography is probably the best part about the movie. The cinematography was so good.
So, score.
Score. I would say an 8. 8 out of 10.
Alright, so it's a 7.8 out of 10 from us altogether. That is halfway in between our scores. He's still trying to figure it out. So, on to spoiler stuff.
Get over here!
This movie was pretty cool.
Scorpion appears at the end.
Yeah.
He's like, get over here on Sub-Zero.
That was so cool.
Fucking awesome. I almost screamed. I'm not even kidding. I almost screamed.
I honestly found it very predictable. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. The one scene.
I saw that coming, but still.
The one scene
badass
when it was like showing like the Cole's wife and child getting ready to leave the house. I knew Sub-Zero was gonna pop out of nowhere. Like, I was just like, yeah, Sub-Zero's coming.
Yeah, same. I could tell that was gonna happen.
What was your favorite fight in the movie?
My favorite fight? The last fight. Definitely.
I liked Liu Kang, I think it is, the dude with the hat.
Yeah.
That was my favorite fight. Where he does his fatality, where he throws the hat in the ground and just like.
And it's a saw basically.
Yeah.
And then
fatality, flawless victory. I love how he said flawless victory after it, because he didn't get hit. I thought that was great.
It was like flawless, or wait, I have a hat, so he was basically like flawless victory.
Yeah. The Goro fight was interesting.
The gore was pretty brutal, and I like brutal. I think the saw part or the hat saw was probably the most brutal kill in the movie.
I liked when Sonya Blade put the hole in the lady's stomach and like you could see like the spine. I remember that from the game.
Melina,
Yeah, I think it was Melina.
whatever, Melina.
Yeah, I think it was Melina. That was
Ugly
probably
mouth.
yeah. I think that was a fatality in the game from Sonya Blade. I enjoyed that one. That was cool.
I could tell that that Liu Kang's fire dragon was a fatality because I've gotten that fatality before.
Yeah, that's a fatality. I think I'm pretty sure all the ending, like at when everyone was fighting at the end, I'm pretty sure everything was a fatality.
Yeah.
I really wish though, in the end fight, when Cole and Scorpion were fighting together against Sub-Zero, I really wish when Scorpion said "Leave it to me," I really wish like Cole would like went finish him.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd have been cool. Cause he was
The
doing the
thing
stumbling thing and
The
everything.
thing I didn't like about Cole Young in the ending of the movie is that normally a cliche in an action movie, the characters are like, "Leave everything to me," and then the main character's like, "No, I'll take care of it." Meanwhile, Scorpion is like, "I take care of the rest of thing," and then Cole Young is like, "Alright, I'ma head out.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright, I'm out."
Yeah, he doesn't even say finish him or anything cool like that,
No.
you know.
He just walked out of the fight casually.
But I mean, Scorpion did do his finisher, his fatality. So I wish something I really liked from the Mortal Kombat X games was the X-ray. I really wish they would have done that in the movie. I feel like that'd have been pretty cool.
But a thing I wish they did for the movie as well is that, you know, when you fight in Mortal Kombat and you can see that even though they don't die, you can see that there's a lot of blood during the fights. No, when you punch them and you break their bones or stab them but you don't kill them, and you punch them so hard or break a tooth with the X-ray, that was a problem I had with the movie because the fight felt very PG-13 before the fatality.
I mean, that's just how it is in the game too.
No, that's not how it's in the game. No?
The only reason it's like that is, yeah, it is. All there is just blood on the ground. That's literally it. And then there's the X-ray. But
Yeah, I wish they used the X-ray in the movie and broke a bunch of tooths and stuff.
I feel like X-ray would have been a cool addition to the movie. But who knows? I mean, we did get left on a cliffhanger for the next one.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage. Or
has joined the
Citizen
roster.
Cage.
Johnny Cage has joined the roster, so we'll see what happens in the next movie.
Yeah, and I'm not saying the producers are watching the movie, but if they are, or if they're watching this video, a recommendation for the next movie would to use the X-ray thing.
Yeah, I mean, X-ray didn't really get introduced into Mortal Kombat until Mortal Kombat X, I think. Which is
No, it was in Mortal Kombat 9 as well.
I'm gonna fact check that. It was first introduced as a special move in Mortal Kombat 2011, and then it reappeared.
Yeah, which is Mortal Kombat 9.
And it reappeared in Mortal Kombat X. I feel like that'd be interesting to see. But yeah, those were pretty much our thoughts on the movie. I mean, we're excited for the next one, and yeah, Pog. So we'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah.
Alright. Peace out.
That little I fucked up. I literally fucked up.